Hey, what is up? What is up? What's going on, beautiful people? This is Jay here, back at it again with another video from ZTA. In this video, man, I wanted to walk you through the ZTA Portfolio Builder, and more specifically, I wanted to walk you through an incredible new feature we just added to Portfolio Builder to make it even more powerful. So, if you are a ZTA client and user, you may or may not be familiar with Portfolio Builder. You may have heard it mentioned on your onboarding call, and you may have seen us talking about it briefly and loosely in the community. But what it is at a glance, it's a way for you to combine various strategies into portfolios or combos, if you want to call them that. And it allows you to model out the performance if you were using very specific strategy combinations. One of the main questions we get when new clients join with us is, hey, everything looks good. You guys have a lot of algorithms. Which ones should I use? Which ones should I be using for my prop firm accounts? And which ones should I use for my cash accounts? And so Portfolio Builder is a tool to help you, at a glance, see what would happen if I selected these three random strategies, and if I wanted to model out the performance of using these three as opposed to another three, four, or two strategy combination. Either way, the main overarching goal of what Portfolio Builder is it's to help you combine algorithms, model outcomes, and see the stats, see the performance, and see the overall portfolio level metrics based on your selected combination. And so if you scroll down, you'll see we have a beautiful equity curve chart which shows the equity performance of the selected combination. We can also see a bunch of other useful and very powerful statistics pertaining to that specific combination as well. Things like average profit per month, average profit per year, profit factor, how many winning days a combination has had, how many losing days a combination has had. Um, you have, more advanced metrics like gain to pain ratio, the Kelly criterion, the portfolio level standard deviation, and so on and so forth. But if you wanted to just see things like drawdown, what's the maximum historical drawdown? What is the Monte Carlo 95% confident drawdown, which is usually a much more conservative metric to use as opposed to max historical drawdown. But the core idea is that you, as a user, as a client, get access to all of this. And so you can mix and match the strategies in whatever combination you choose according to your profile and according to your risk tolerance. Now, one of the most powerful features that we have added recently is this get recommendation wizard at the top here. And so if you look at this top toolbar, there's a new button up here that you can click on. What this will do is this will take you through a workflow and a wizard based on your personalized needs, right? So whether you are coming from the prop firm world or whether you are coming from the cash account world, how you trade, what account size you use, what drawdowns you can tolerate are all factors based on where you're coming from. And so here's a fantastic way to get a personalized, just for you recommendation in terms of what algos to run. So just to run through a couple of examples, let's imagine that we are a cash account trader, and let's imagine that I have a cash account, or I'm willing to invest $25,000 in a cash account. And let's say, for the sake of this example, I'm willing to incur a maximum drawdown of about 25%. And so I don't really want to go through a drawdown on a cash account more than 5,000 bucks. And so you would put in 25 here as the amount of capital you have to use, and then the maximum drawdown tolerance you are willing to incur. Let's move on to next. Right? This screen here allows you to really choose your goal, right? What matters to you the most? Is it long-term growth? Is it capital preservation? Is it balanced wealth building over time? Or are you trying to create steady income? You have to know which one of these is most important to you, and then you simply select this and hit next. For this example's sake, we're going to select long-term growth and just move on, right? Here is one of my favorite parts of the wizard. It's the risk profile, or how aggressive you want to be. Do you want to be more conservative? Do you want to be more balanced? Or are you a little more aggressive and you don't mind larger swings in the account if it means that you have the potential to make higher returns? of course, provided you may also have larger drawdowns as well. Again, let's say that for me, in my personal case, I am a more conservative person. And so I'm going to select conservative here and I'm going to move on. Okay. Now, one of the last phases of the wizard is where you will select your type of trading style in terms of preference. Do you prefer higher activity or more trades per day, or are you okay with lower activity and so less trades per day, but maybe you care about a smoother equity curve, or you wouldn't mind higher activity if it means you can grow faster? Again, I am a more conservative person by nature. And so I don't mind lower activity and smoother curve, right? Again, for me, I'm going to select lower activity, smoother curve, and let's see what the recommendations look like. And then this usually takes a few seconds. And what it's trying to do is it's running through all of the hundreds of combinations and permutations of strategy combos based on the inputs and your personalized constraints you told the wizard you were looking for. And then it will present a few options for you at the end here. So let's give this a few more seconds as it's moving through. It's ranking everything according to weight, style, preference, trade frequency, and a bunch of other metrics that we have hard coded into the software. And then it should allow you to see, okay, so if I had a 25K cash account and I wanted to be very conservative, here are what we have as recommended options, right? I can use Engine 8 long. I can use Quant Midas if I wanted a more balanced approach. And if I wanted to be more aggressive, I can use Sniper 1 contract, Midas 1 contract, Nitro 1 contract, and Engine 8 short 1 contract. And if you wanted to read more information about these profiles and what information may be useful to you, you just have to scroll down and read a little more information on the card. And we even have a watch outs label here at the bottom, which tries to give you a little more insight in terms of what to look out for if you're planning to run this particular portfolio. You can see here that on the safe portfolio option, the watch out is quite straightforward. The watch out is quite straightforward. It's slower account growth. Expect modest monthly returns in exchange for smoother overall equity curve. If we look at balance, it says occasional losing weeks are normal. And so the reason why this is so powerful is because it's priming you and it's telling you mentally what things you may have to look out for if you wanted to, or if you are willing to consider running this particular portfolio stack, right? And so occasional losing weeks are normal. You got to stay disciplined on position sizing through drawdowns. If you want it to be more aggressive, the watch out here is larger drawdowns are expected. Make sure your account size can absorb extended losing stretches, right? So let's say that I liked the metrics and the overall profile of the aggressive portfolio, and let's apply this. And so what apply will do is it will take all of the inputs, it will take the strategies, and it will apply it into the main portfolio builder screen. And then you can even save a portfolio or save a combo. I actually forgot to do that, so let me show you how to do it here. What you would have to do on this last screen, you can actually save the recommended profile for reviewing it later. You can save it to apply later and have a walkthrough again of the metrics. And you can even copy the notes of the profile if you wanted to have a look at them or share them with a friend or share them with the broader ZTA community. You can do that as well. So let me show you what it looks like to view a recommendation, save it as a preset before you apply it. So here we have um, here we have our three recommended profiles and combination stacks. And let's say, as we said before, I like the aggressive one for whatever reason. Let's say that I wanted to copy or I wanted to save this portfolio combination as a preset so that I can easily reload it later on for further review. I can just hit this save or what looks like a bookmark icon here, hit OK. And the other cool thing I can do is I can copy, and it will copy the notes text summary of the profile so I can share it in the community. I can, shoot it over to a friend or a client in an email. I can do whatever I want once I have the text written profile of this particular portfolio combination. But wanted to show you that we saved this aggressive profile as a preset, and now I can apply it and load these into the main portfolio builder screen here. So you can see that it's the exact same strategies we just viewed. It's Sniper using one contract, Midas using one contract, Nitro using one contract, and Engine 8 short. And you can have a look at the performance over the last 12 months. The total P&L of this particular combo is $30,864, a 63% win rate, and the max drawdown has been $1,900, right? So this is a really, really cool tool because it removes a lot of the friction that clients usually have when playing around with and when using Portfolio Builder, which is okay, I got a bunch of strategies I'm looking at, a bunch of metrics. Which ones should I care about? Which combinations are best for my particular risk profile and goals? If we wanted to have a quick look at the prop firm route, if you are using a prop firm, either in eval or you're already in a funded account, just select prop firm here, and then you would let Portfolio Builder know what exact prop firm account type you are using. We have some presets here at the top: Apex, Lucid, Bulenox, Blue Sky. You can also create your own custom prop firms if it's not, in any of these presets. We allow you to input things like account size, your maximum allowed drawdown, whether or not the drawdown is an intraday trail or an end of day trail, your loss limit if you have one, and whatever the profit target or evaluation goal is. And you can do the exact same thing here. This screen here will be a little different if you're using prop firms, because these questions are more important for prop firm traders. Whether you want to pass an eval, you want to preserve an existing funded account, or you just want to reach your first payout. Whatever your goal is, you can select this as a goal as well and just hit next. Let's say that I want to just reach my first payout. And these last few screens are pretty much the same as you guys saw in the cash account flow, and it does the exact same thing. It plumbs through all of the metrics, all of the hundreds upon hundreds of combinations, and it looks for things that fall within your specific risk tolerance, your specific risk profile, and the constraints and things that you are looking for in order to help you succeed. So this is one of literally the coolest things we have ever built in the last couple of years. I think it really takes the ZTA client journey to the next level, and it really helps you out in terms of, if you're coming in through the door and you're going through onboarding and you have questions around what is my next move, what should I do next, the Portfolio Builder Strategy Selection Wizard is here to help you answer those very important early on questions that you might have. Again, whether you are trading a prop firm account or a cash account, we are here to help you and support you in that journey towards success. And so, man, I was very, very excited to get this out. This is live as of right now on our site. And if you're a ZTA client, you will have access to this tool and to this software to play around with it. I want you guys to play with it, use it as much as you can. If you got any questions about it or comments or feedback, drop those to us in the community, man. We're happy to help you learn how to use this tool, and we're happy to help answer any questions as always, man. So as always, I'm Jay. Really enjoyed making this one for you. If you got any questions at all, you know where to find me and the team. And yeah, man, have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you guys soon.